Hey, good morning everybody. It's SKYBOYSFO, better known as Bobby, and I make videos about flight attendant life. Today is my Monday, and it is Monday, and I don't know if you noticed, but I shaved my beard. I tend to shave it to kind of reshape it and get it going again, and I was just wondering, should I be a clean-shaven man or keep my beard? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Should I be the bearded man or a clean-shaven man for the summer? I did a survey on my Instagram account, and so far, overwhelmingly, I can't say it. Everybody wants me to wear a beard, so I don't know. We'll see. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm just coming off my vacation, and I'm still feeling that, you know. I need another vacation from a vacation. The jet lag. How do you get over it? It even gets the best of us. But I had a wonderful time spending it in southern France, visiting my godson and their parents. And then we had some me time, quality time with my husband. We flew over to Lisbon, Portugal. Oh my God. If you're looking for a week getaway in Europe that has all the bells and whistles, great food, great culture, great people, great architect, great everything, Lisbon, Portugal. I can't even believe I haven't even been there already in all these years, and I can't wait to go back. We had so much fun there, and it was one of those spontaneous last-minute things, and it ended up being such a great vacation. Most of you know now that I'll be turning 50, and I'm embracing that. Next month, I'll be 50 years old. I don't feel 50. I hope that I don't look 50, but I'm ready. If you are in your 50s right now, I want to hear from you. I want to hear are you liking your 50s? Are you hating it? Is your body breaking down now when you're 50s? I think my body was breaking down when I was in my 40s. I'm also have to do my 50-year checkup with my doctor, start doing some of the testings like colon cancer and prostate and all that good stuff that men should not neglect. A lot of cancers for men can be prevented if you guys actually go in the doctors. A lot of us, especially African Americans, we have that phobia of going to the doctors. And also mental health. Y'all, that's no joke, mental health. And there's a stigma in the African American community that you don't need help from the outside. You know, if you got problems, you can fix it yourself. But I've never experienced mental health, but I've been around people who have, or people who should go to seek professional help. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. We all need help in our lives these times, and mental health is just no joke, and I'm just seeing a lot of people walking around here like, you need to get some help there. But yeah, so I want to talk about that and a few other things that are on my chest. And I got the time, I got good lighting. I was like, you know what, let's have story time. So stick around. I'm just going to have story time, sit here and chat on my layover, and hope you watch the rest of this video. Yesterday was Easter, and I was wondering, who figures out Easter? Like, it's never the same day, the same time. How do you know when Easter is? Like, how do schools plan Easter break? If you know that, definitely put that in my comment, because even I Google it and it still didn't make sense. And when I was growing up, Easter was always Holy Week. You would have Good Friday, you would have that week off leading up to Easter. But now it seems like people are always on spring break. Like, I think people were on spring break back in February, and people are still on spring break. I had all kinds of kids on my flight. I'm like, shouldn't y'all be in school? I'm like, no, we're on spring break. I'm like, it's going to be spring, summer pretty soon. So that's weird. And I think it's a conspiracy that they stretch out spring break. These airlines and hotels and destinations can make more money off of us, because I don't remember spring break being that long. And I always remember that it ended with Easter Sunday and you go to school that following Monday. Speaking of Easter, you know what I've been dying to do, but I'm kind of embarrassed because I'm an adult. But I miss growing up and doing the Easter egg hunt, where you go in the backyard, you look for the eggs. I think next year I'm gonna do like an adult Easter egg hunt. Like, when you get an egg, you open it up and it'll be like a gift card or a naughty item or something like that. But I do miss that. I missed a lot about my childhood times growing up. Times were just so much easier than what it is today. even in the airline business, I started in the 80s, late 80s, as a flight attendant. And here it is, 2019. I was that typical flight attendant that I was going to do 1 or 2 years and see the world and go get me a real job, make some real money. And I'm still here, but you get caught up in it. You get caught up not in just the job itself, but you get caught up in the lifestyle. We certainly don't like being on the airplane, dealing with crazy people up in the air and the fatigue and jet lag and all that. But what we fall in love and stick around is the lifestyle. I love having 3-4 days off in a row. The lifestyle, once you arrive at your destination layover, I'm in Tahiti, sitting in a hot tub. Not always the case, but sometimes that one good trip outweighs those 4 bad trips. And next thing you know, it's 20 years later, it's 30 years later. Time flies by. And if you ever thought about being a flight attendant, try it out. I've been a former recruiter, and I know what comes through in and out of the recruitment of being a flight attendant. And airlines, they don't discriminate. They don't care if you're old, young, black, white, gay, straight. We accept everybody, and it's never too late. So apply. All the airlines are hiring like crazy. They got all these online courses and YouTubes and Instagrams that you can find out how to apply and what to say, what not to say. But even if you're in your 50s, this is a good job, and it pays decent money, and it has great work rules and fringe benefits, and it's a good job. We stick around for a reason. And a lot of people have a misconception about what are flight attendants. What are we? Are we just there saying hello, goodbye, welcome to ghetto air? Why are we here? And are we safety? But the public only sees about 10% of what we actually do and how we prepare ourselves. So I'll go into a little bit about that, but I don't want to bore you in my little video because it's story time. So far, 2019 has been really good to me. We sold our condo last April, and we're actually still staying in the condo. We did what we call a rent back for 2 months until we find a new place, and every weekend we've just been busy just going to every open houses and looking for homes in San Francisco. San Francisco housing is no joke. There is no houses to buy if you wanted to buy it. If it is, it's over $1 million and you're only getting like 700 square feet. But we have faith, and we're going out every weekend. We have a great realtor who's just taking us around and keeping us calm and ensuring us that we'll get it. But that's been keeping our weekends busy, so our social life just went wah, wah, wah. So all of our friends out there, we'll be back. We just got to take care of some business. Last year was just a trying year, I think, for me. It started off as a great year. We were doing a lot of traveling. My husband had got a promotion. My airlines merged completely, and I'm just able to fly international. Life was going well. And then things turned a little bit when my mother had needed heart surgery. She has a hole in her aorta, which is, she's been having that forever, and like every 10, 15 years she has to replace it. And during that time, she suffered a stroke and set her back a little bit. But today, Mama's doing great. She's almost 100% back to herself, still being Mama, so thank the Lord for that. Then my husband had about, I would say, 3 surgeries. I mean, his whole left side, he had an eye injury, hip injury, a knee injury. He was Mr. Injury. And he's still kind of recovering from all that, but he's strong and bouncing back and doing his thing. Then this year, we had a lot of things going on because it was our 15-year anniversary of when I met my husband. 5 years that we've been married. We married the same year that the Supreme Court made it legal. And we're in jeopardy again, which is, I thought I'd never say that ever, but there's about 4 probably laws heading to the Supreme Court to challenge LGBT rights, mainly on discrimination. Can you discriminate against LGBT? Is it really part of the 1968 Affirmative Action Act and Discrimination Act? Gay people, you better wake up. We've been sleeping, we've been having a good time in the Obama era, but they're coming after us. So Make sure y'all vote. You got 19 people to choose from the Democratic side, and you got 1 to choose from the Republican side. But vote, because so far 2 years of this hot mess has just been a hot mess, and we don't need another 6 more years of this. That just scares me just even saying that. But I won't get all political, so let's scratch that. I forgot, one of the big things that happened to me in 2018, I started my YouTube channel, SKYBOYSFO. And I've been doing that ever since last September, I think I started. And doing pretty well. You guys are subscribing like crazy. You're liking me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing it. I'm putting all this content out there, trying to figure out what I want to finally make my niche. But it's going well. It's one of those things that I never thought I would be doing this, but we'll see where this leads, which is now a perfect time. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit the alert button to know my notification that I'm actually making a video and putting it on to you, as well as like the video. That's how I make my, watch the commercials. When you see my video, don't be skipping my commercials. And I'm always on Instagram, so that's where if you want to see my personality shine, check out my Instagram at SKYBOYSFO. That's all I got. That's my story time. My life as a flight attendant. Stay tuned. I have a couple of videos coming up. I have my video of Lisbon. That's one exciting. I have a lot of footage, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. I have another flight attendant video about how to be a flight attendant. So if you are thinking about being a flight attendant, stay tuned for that. And I'm starting to get to my comedy side of my blogging. I just completed actually 2 funny flight attendant announcements videos. So you definitely want to watch out for that. So make sure you subscribe and hit the alert button so you know when that video does drop. I'm like Beyonce. You'll be sleeping one day and all of a sudden, Bobby dropped the video, you better go to it. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.